Hi there, my name is Lynn Henkel. I'm the Director of Innovation Ecosystems at the Georgia Institute of Technology located in Atlanta, Georgia. I am enjoying my time here in St. Thomas and St. Croix, teaching workshops on entrepreneurial ecosystem advancement. Today's workshop I'm spending in St. Croix with a lovely bunch of people, and they're going about learning about evidence-based entrepreneurship planning. So it's for small and medium enterprises and for entrepreneurs who are looking to qualify their business and understand the risks and mitigate the risks of advancing or starting a new business.
So we're going to learn how to use this tool today and to lay out your business. And we use this along with, like I said, other tools at Georgia Tech with our startup companies to help them understand their business and really what's driving their business, the revenue, and how to adjust their business to meet customer needs. Next box on there is channels. How are you reaching your customers? Which channels work best? How are you delivering your product or service? Is it by word of mouth? Is it through the internet? Is it through personal relationships? And in some cases, that's the most important one. How do you deliver your product or service? Value proposition is the #1 point of this whole tool. Who is your customer? How do you satisfy your customer needs? You don't really know what your customer needs are yet. And that's going to be part of the exercise we're going to do in a little bit. You're going to find out what your customers really want. The second most important is customer segments. Who is your customer? Once you start getting out there and start talking to your customer and asking them questions about how they live their lives and what they need to do in their lives in order to resolve the problem that you're looking at. Who are they? What's the demographics of those people? What do they have in common? What don't they have in common? What do they look like? How do they purchase? What are they using your service for, or your product? Do they want a plane? Do they want borrowed money?
Think of us as being federally funded by Congress. We have a staff of 8. Our salaries are already paid. Our services are free. We're hosted on this side by the university. So that's kind of the relationship that we have. And what I just described to you is one SBDC network. We have about 1,000 of those networks around the U.S. and all of its territories. And we are usually hosted by a university or by an institution of higher learning. Okay? So that is the SBDC. The value that we propose is a couple things. Number one, our services are already paid for. You've already paid for them with tax dollars. Our salaries are paid. Our work is also confidential. That's very key, as you could imagine, in a small island like this, or in a large mainland like that. It's key. There's some value to that. So we've got a no-charge service. We've got confidential services. A couple of the other values that we propose. Our staffs within these networks we have a very structured training program and professional development program. So we come certified with some certifications in counseling. And you should know that the SBDC is, I think it's the largest government-sanctioned business consulting agency that we have. I think. Don't quote me on that. But matter of fact, starting next year in 2020, our SBDC will undergo a accreditation process. We do that every 5 years. So that's the value proposition. Think of us as in the simplest sense, as business consultants, think of us as a delivery service. Okay? What do we deliver? We deliver training. We deliver workshops, seminars, okay? And therein, we can assist in a lot of one-on-one counseling. That's the bread and butter of our work, is business counseling.
Value proposition. What are you bringing to your clients? Why are they buying from you?
I would say what I'm bringing is a wealth of knowledge in them being able to alter their perspective and thinking and choose from a thought where instead of having to make mistakes and then think first. So by thinking first, you would automatically upgrade yourself instead of going through and making mistakes to then have to realize, oh, I made a mistake. You think about it before you make the move. So, however, knowledge.
Or let's say that you did have the response from recipe, but that was the only small population that exists. Then you may want to think about, well, okay, I may need this product works with a sample group here, then I can probably sell my products to similar groups around the Caribbean because my client base is small in the Virgin Islands with a population of 100,000.
Why?
Good afternoon. I'm Margarita Benjamin, Managing Director, Economic Development at the U.S. Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority. Today I'm participating in the entrepreneurial workshop presented by Ms. Lynn Hinkle of the Georgia Tech. It's an opportunity for me to share what information we can bring to the territory with small business potential entrepreneurs and existing small business owners. I'm here with our other colleagues from the Economic Development Authority, and I'm thankful for the Small Business Development Center that assisted us in hosting this at the University of the Virgin Islands. There's a wealth of information that is brought here that our participants will be able to learn how to assess their business and to move into their business plan. So again, we just want to thank the Georgia Tech and Lynn Hinkle for the opportunity that was afforded to us for her to present on the business canvas model.